I don't think I learned anything else. I just been working this week, bro.
Just working.
Literally, yeah.
Working.
Yeah, nonstop. Like you don't get all these jewels without a little hustle and bustle. You know what I'm saying?
That was a gift, right?
Huh?
On the right wrist, that was a gift.
Yeah, Mom Dukes. You know, Fam Bam. You know how it is. They look out, but they gift you when you work. Like you get gifts because you work hard. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And of course, like I'm gonna buy my mom a house one day.
Yeah.
Not today, Mom.
Not today.
Probably not this year.
Not
right?
today.
Probably not next year. But, you know, God willing, you know, maybe years after that. If y'all could like and subscribe. So let that be some motivation.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. And
yeah.
We're not begging, but please.
We're not begging.
Oh man.
You already know what it is.
You know what time it is.
This is.
Like, what is it? Like,
what could it be?
What could it be?
I think this is the.
You got it.
The Talkative Podcast?
Talkative
Podcast. Let's go.
Wow. To have the piano back for some reason, it really makes a difference.
Yeah, you need it.
It really makes a difference. It brings such energy. Someone's going to copyright this. We're going to make millions off of this intro.
We're going to... Ooh.
It's such a good intro.
Wow, it's good.
Force.
So man. I guess I get 100%?
No.
Or what?
No, I think I also play a pivotal role. So we'll split it at 60-40.
Bet. So, cool. I'll take the 60.
No. No. 70-30. You're right. I did the math. I thought it through.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense, actually. I agree.
Thank you.
Because I deserve more than 60, you know?
Okay, let's think this through.
Yeah.
Studio, how'd we get this? I don't know. Camera we're shooting on.
This is a nice studio. I mean...
How did we get that? I don't know.
Well, I mean, like...
Who edits majority? The most of it? I don't know. Who? Wouldn't that be? What I mean? Who's the hardest working man on the planet? Huh? What? I don't know, dude. It's crazy. I can't even...
Well, you are the hardest working man on the planet. Pause.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, dedication.
Second to me, obviously. So I guess technically the second. Well, I guess there's like maybe Kevin Hart or something.
I'd probably be under me,
and you'd be under him for sure.
Where do you rank your work ethic realistically? Like, do you actually think? Like, do you think it's an area where you can improve in, as far as like work ethic, but also results and efficiency? Because I think that plays a role too. If you have a good work ethic, but it's not bringing results, do you even have a good work ethic? Or how do you know?
Work smarter, not harder.
Right.
A lot of people can work super, super hard, but you're missing out on some smart things you could do.
Come on. Smarten up.
I think I'm top 10%.
Top 10% on the planet.
Of the people who work super hard
that are your age.
No.
When your age
don't
group.
Compare mine.
Yeah, no, compare it. That's fair.
To my age, I'm
age group
one half, top half a percent.
0.5%?
I'm not. Yeah.
You think
so?
I
don't know. Not one person. I thought when I came out to LA that since like I like to act, and Maryland is not like people who like to act or like do a lot of stuff for real. But like in LA, there's a lot of people act. There's a lot of actors.
Facts.
So I thought when I came out here that I would see a lot of people my age with similar drives, or not one.
Yeah.
Not one has come even close.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
To one of the things that
you moved out here at 18?
17.
Yeah, that's insane. I can't even believe your parents allowed that. Shout out to your parents.
Yeah, shout out.
Kind of cool.
Shout out parents.
They just said chase your dreams, bro. You got
Basically, they're very supportive. We're super lucky to have supportive parents.
That's fire.
Yeah, I think it was partially because I'd also been out here before too.
Okay.
Like,
for
and
shows?
it's like going to school. Like if someone was going to college, they don't, they let their kids go out all the time.
Yeah. It's basically like going to UCLA.
Yeah.
It is literally the same thing. And you're not that high of a percentage anymore.
What?
I think about how many kids are in college right now.
Right,
Chasing
a lot of
their
kids
dreams,
in college.
same age, y'all.
Yeah, but they're not. They don't
all
work.
Right, so let's be humble.
They be going to parties and stuff. They be drinking. They be smoking when they come to college. You know.
They probably do. You're probably right. Yeah,
I don't get in none of that.
Sober soul.
I stay focused on the goal. This right here, working on a goal of speech.
What'd you do today? Talk to me.
I
You got it?
helped my friend. I just came back
There we go.
for helping my friend with 4 auditions.
4.
And after this, I'll be getting ready for a shoot that I have tomorrow for a film.
Boom. What'd you do today?
What'd you do today?
Yeah, you're sitting down on your couch.
But that's all.
Life is passing you by. Remember
know?
that commercial?
What?
No.
It's all God. You know, I'm not. I don't control what I do.
Facts.
I think genuinely. What do you think about that though? Also, like work ethic is also a gift. Like you don't get to pick that you have work ethic for real. I don't think.
I don't believe that, but I also don't know if I have an argument right now to discredit that. That from my personal experience, I can go off of like books and stuff that I've read where people make transformations, right? So like you could talk about like someone who like dealt with like drug addiction and then now they're like the mayor of like Mississippi. And you're like, oh, okay, they didn't initially have like a good work ethic or whatever.
Yeah.
And then boom, they like literally 360.
Right. Something happened though.
Yeah.
Something happened that gave them the motivation to start the change. They didn't. You could say they decided, but like something gave them that motivation.
I think
to change.
Something, but also the decision, right? Because you respond to things differently, right? So like, for example, if I got scammed or if you got scammed, we may respond completely different, right? Even though it's the same exact altercation. So like the way you can take that into scenario is like these athletes that like make it to the league and they like get out the hood or whatever. But then there's like their boy who like decided like he was just gonna be trapping, selling drugs, being a Mercedes at 14.
I think
he's locked
that's
up.
just his life though. Like that's what his life.
It could be a brother.
What he's grown up around.
What about J. Cole and J. Cole's brother?
I don't know anything
Arms
about J.
too
Cole's
skinny
brother.
to hug the block. He's just been in jail. He's just locked up like since before J. Cole was famous. My brother took it serious.
That's just what his life
props.
Encouraged.
Yeah, but like both of them in a sense, right? They're in the same household. Yeah, I mean,
they're different
one of
lives.
them's a few years older, but
I'm super different from my brother. Your siblings.
That's what I'm saying. So like when you take like that's as close to like a constant in a sense as you can get, right? So that's why I'm saying it's not always just like that's the decision too. Like you probably just decided you're not going to do some of the things your brother did.
Our producer's coming through real quick.
Our producers. Hey,
thank you guys for
Appreciate you.
1,000 subscribers.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
You're good. No, you're good.
All good, man. Thank you.
This guy's our producer, helps us out with each episode.
Yeah.
It's walking through. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
But I don't think you're in control. What were we talking about?
We're talking about the difference of like work
Your
ethic
siblings,
and if you're born with it or if it's a decision that you make or if it's based off circumstance. Is it God-given?
I think it's God-given.
Okay.
As is everything. But I also think it's God-given, like, based off your circumstances. I don't think you can control pretty much anything. I think
you can control. I think actually the opposite. I think you can control way more. Here's why.
Okay.
If we're just going back to biblically, right? We were born with what? I'll finish. Free will, which means we have the free will to control outcomes to the point where, like, in a sense, God can't intervene directly. He can intervene in a certain way, but we make the decision, and that's like literally biblical.
Does it say we have
like,
free
true.
will?
Yeah,
that's
the difference. That's
it says
why,
free will.
Yeah,
in the Bible, it says the words free will.
That's why Jesus had to come and die on the cross, because we had the free will and we chose to sin, which allowed sin to enter the world. And now we're tainted. And now you get me? Like, we're now a species that has sin, and God isn't connected to sin. And, like, that's a whole nother argument. But, like, free will is, like, a real thing biblically.
But what do you think about this? What do you think about this theory?
This is good.
So, if, say, I wanted to... Every action that you do has a preceding, like, thought, which has a preceding action. So
wait, you're saying every action has a thought before it's an action? Or you're using words that are great. It's a beautiful word.
Oh.
But let's not
Yeah,
pretend we
that's
all know
what
what it
preceding
means. Let's
means.
not pretend our audience knows what that means. For the audience, if you could just simplify that. Just for them.
Interesting. Yeah. As an action before it.
Simpler. Sorry.
But no, I'm saying like, you only do things based off of your previous experience. Like everything that's happened in your life before led up to this moment right now.
So you only do something based off of previous data? Here's how that's not true.
Go ahead.
When you were born, you didn't do anything. And then what'd you do? Something, which then started it.
What do you?
So it started with something.
Do you mean literally born?
Yeah, when you were a baby.
And what's something you would do?
Anything.
Name
was
a
the
thing.
first time you did it. When you first rode a bike. When you first tried a food. When you first tried to walk. When you first tried to speak.
Right, but that has like a bunch of.
Something can't start from nothing.
Right. You're right. Exactly. And that's my point. Something can't start from nothing. You can't start at some point to make your own decisions. Things came from like before. Like if you're a baby or whatever, your body has been being formed years of like of past people being born has shaped how people are born today. Evolution in a sense.
Okay.
And then babies cry when they're born.
Yeah.
That's not a decision you made. That's what happens because of how your brain was developed over years, and that's the best way to learn how to breathe when you're born.
Got it. Okay. One of our assistants.
One of our assistants, going through. I think they're about to come back through, actually.
Yeah. They got something to do.
Some of our assistants. Thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers.
Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all on 10K. Right. But yeah, so I think I can understand what you're saying. I just don't know if work ethic in specific is a born trait. Because I think it can be taught.
I don't think it's a born trait. It's not.
So what are you saying?
It's just based off of the things that like happen to you.
The things that happen to you create your work ethic.
Right, and it's just like chemical. It's like
I agree.
It's like chemical stuff in your brain. Like if you're a kid and you hit someone and your dad was like, yeah, beat him up. Don't let him talk to you like that. You get a little, dopamine boost. Okay, when I hit people, my dad's proud or whatever. And then, that can continue. That's how everything kind of is. You've gotten a previous reward system for it, and that's why you do something until it goes the other way.
But then why doesn't everyone work hard if they know working hard or working smart, like working towards something then has an end result of like something good? Is it because they worked hard and they didn't get anything the first time? And so now that's their, like, I guess, realization of it? Like, even if I work hard, nothing comes from this?
Yeah, that's a very reasonable explanation. Or they never did. And a lot of times, or 100% of the time, there's you can wait for the reward, which is normally a big reward if you work out for a long time. Eventually, you'll start to look stronger, and that's a great reward. Or you can have the... What?
Are you? Thank you.
Oh.
Thanks for noticing.
I wasn't talking about you at all. I was just giving an example of if someone happened to work out. Anyone.
I read that
Anyone.
wrong. I read that wrong.
Yeah.
And that's on me.
Yeah, it is.
That's on me.
It is on you.
But now that we brought it up, do we want to... It's okay. Continue. Sorry. Okay. That's my bad.
I'm just going to keep going. And act like you didn't cut me off.
Let's just keep ball.
Okay.
Balling.
There's always a faster
faster
dopamine rush you can get.
Yeah.
I could work out and feel good later. Or right now.
BBL.
I can eat ice cream.
Oh. Okay.
I can eat ice cream, not go to the gym.
That too.
Or whatever it is. I've been, I feel like, lucky enough to see the long-term results in things at a young age or a young time in my life, recognizing, if I put in a lot of work, if it takes a long time, then eventually I'll get something that's super awesome.
What's an example of that?
Like that happened to me, or just any example?
I'd actually be curious. Of like you saw the results of something turn into something.
I feel like a lot of my work ethic came from the Rubik's Cube.
You've mentioned this before, actually.
Yeah. Did I mention it here or just in general?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember.
I don't
episodes.
know. Well, I feel like we'll say it a short version.
There we go. Go for it.
Like it came from the Rubik's Cube. Like I would learn how to solve it. It took me so long to figure out how to learn how to do it once. And then once I got it once, I was so excited.
Yep.
And also other people I would show would be so excited. Oh wow, that's
dopamine.
cool. Right, all this dopamine.
Yeah.
And then, but then sometimes I'd see some people that would lose interest. It took me too long. It took 2 minutes. I don't have 2 minutes to look at me.
It was me. Yeah. Yep.
They don't have time to look at me. So then, let me learn it faster.
Okay.
Boom. I'm seeing, if I wake up, I would wake up at like 5 a.m. as if it was like a sport or whatever.
Military.
Wake up before school.
Just practice.
And just practice. Do 100 solves before school started.
Solves.
And it's so
That's
nerdy,
real
and I wish I
dedication.
would have dedicated that skill to like learning how to like play the piano or something. I'd be like a piano master.
Yeah.
But I think it was worth
That's
it. That's
interesting. Do you have like now that you bring that up, I'm gonna ask questions now because like some other podcaster brought it up, but like how you like had goals or whatever as a kid, and obviously they probably shifted now, but like you dedicated so much time to it. You ever think like, man, what if I like you just said, like I should have put that time into something else, and I guess what would you have done sooner if you could? Like now going back to it, would you tell yourself like, yo, don't even like do the Rubik's Cube, or do you think it was worthwhile? You get me?
Well, the Rubik's Cube definitely got me like where I am today for sure. Like, definitely, it was all of a domino effect.
Okay.
There wasn't like a path of dominoes I was making that just like was a short one and like, I should have started this train of dominoes long ago. It was part of the track I'm on now. Still
part of the journey.
Because I started like posting clips of that on YouTube. And that's how I started YouTube. My friend and I actually started a YouTube channel.
It was a Rubik's Cube YouTube channel.
Yeah, and there were a lot of them. There's a couple of producers coming by. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers today, by the way.
Really appreciate that. 1,000 in a day is crazy.
Yeah,
I actually
wow.
Can't believe that.
We got it. We got 1,000 subscribers 3 times this episode. Like, that's crazy.
That's love, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
It doesn't go unnoticed.
That's why we talk about it.
That's why we want to shout out
our most recent subscriber. Actually, we can pull that up.
Jacob's going to pull up.
We have the info right here. Since we're doing it live. Boom. Most recent subscriber 2 minutes ago, Pradeep Kadiradar Sati.
2 minutes ago? Cat.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I heard you like mention that. 2 days ago.
Huh? Whoa.
2 days ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. My bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. With that being said, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. We really need this thing to start working because someone's got to pay rent. Someone's got to pay the bills, right? It's going to be you guys. So Patreon will be linked down below, $40 a month. Won't be anything on it. We just need your money. That's the rest of the spiel.
We need your money. Yeah, appreciate it. We might as well start a GoFundMe at this point.
Yes. Just anything. If you see me, offer me food. I don't know. Maybe I'm hungry.
Yeah, you don't know what we're going through. All because like we I look like obviously super good and like oh wow, he's doing so well for himself and like I am.
Yeah.
Like doesn't mean we're not going through stuff and we wouldn't like appreciate. Like you can treat us like regular humans even though we're like way cooler than regular people. Yeah. Like you can treat us like regular people. Obviously show your respect, like bow to my feet when you see me, but
facts.
Other than that, treat me like a regular guy.
Yeah. I think that needs to be actually talked about more. Like when you're like treat people like people for real. Like me and him, no matter what level of success we've achieved, no amount of women, no amount of money, accolades, God's presence. Like, come on, chill. Humans,
relax.
2 dudes, With that being said,
two dudes, one pod.
Come on.
That sounds.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't say 2 peas in one pod, because that would have sounded way more.
Isn't that what you wanted to
risky.
call the podcast?
Nah.
Yo.
No. I want to call it the Comfy Podcast.
That's not what
I still think that's solid.
No.
2 peas in a pod is low-key kind of a fire podcast name. I don't care.
Wait, you just
2
said it
peas
was...
in a pod is smooth. Pushing P, 2 peas in a pod. That actually has potential. It could just, if we dissed, let's say we got in a rap beef,
yeah,
it could end brutal. It could end really badly for us. Just the name. There's so much you can do with that.
Right. If we got in a rap beef with someone else.
Yeah. Or let's say we were in 5th grade and everyone was immature still and teasing us. Probably wouldn't be a good name for us. Probably wouldn't be a good name at all.
Yeah.
But 2 peas in a pod. If someone wants to take that, obviously, slide us 20%, and we're chill. 40.
50.
50% it is.
50.
Boom.
I get 50, he gets 50.
Yeah.
Boom.
And you get a podcast.
You're welcome.
Dude. Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah.
Dude, all right. Tell me something this week that you learned or you felt that you made progress in. Yeah. I just thought that on the fly. That's crazy.
That was really good. I don't know. You answer first. I'll think about it.
Oh.
I just thought of that right on the spot.
Yeah, that was good. All right. What did I learn this week? I'm starting the job. I'm working a job, new job. So I'm learning our systems and whatnot. And I actually prayed that it would get better and that it would start clicking. And lo and behold, things are clicking. Yeah. No seatbelt. You heard?
That's good. That's a good feeling when things start to click.
Honestly, it was needed. Because I was like, bro, I'm sick of not... it's not good to not know what you're doing.
Not know what's going on.
Yeah. And it was I'm hearing all this information. I'm like, cool. And I know one day it'll click, And it happened to be this week. So, not everything, but at least bulk of it, I feel a lot more confident this week than I did last week. So, there's that. What else did I learn? I don't think I learned anything else. I just been working this week, bro.
Just working?
Literally, yeah.
Working.
Yeah, nonstop. You don't get all these jewels without a little hustle and bustle. You know what I'm saying?
That was a gift, right?
Huh?
On the right wrist, that was a gift?
Yeah, Mom Dukes, Fam Bam. You know how it is. They look out. But they gift you when you work. You get gifts because you work hard. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
And of course, I'm going to buy my mom a house one day.
Yeah.
Not today, Mom.
Not today.
Probably not this year.
Not
right?
today.
Probably not next year. But, God willing, maybe years after that. If y'all could like and subscribe. So, let that be some motivation.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. And,
yeah.
We're not begging, but please.
We're not begging. We're not begging, but
I don't never beg.
Please. What do you want?
But anything on your end? Anything
Yeah,
you learned?
I honestly, I'd be remiss if I
indubitably.
Honestly, I'm trying to think of more big words. I learned a lot.
Superstitious.
A lot of people taught me stuff. I've been lucky enough.
Hey, there we go.
I've been indubitably enough to be around these great people.
There it is.
Comedians and whatnot.
Okay.
And honestly, I like to ask people, what's something you wish you knew when you were 20?
Okay. All right.
And this week, Tony Rock.
Tony, R-O-C-K.
Tony Rock.
Rock.
Great guy. Been a great, mentor of sorts. Past couple of years since I've been out here, just chill. And he said to me, he says, he's like, you want comedy or life? Which one you want?
Ooh, okay.
I was like, life.
Oh,
he said, I'll give you both.
I was gonna say you should have doubled down. Okay, respectable. That's a good guy. All right.
He was like, for comedy, one, we all start at the same place. We all start at the same starting line.
Yep.
No matter who you are.
Facts.
And you got to put in the work.
Yep.
You taking a break in the race.
Come on, boy.
Someone else is passing.
You gotta stack them chips.
Someone else is passing.
You gotta stack them chips.
So you gotta keep going.
You feel me?
You gotta keep going.
You feel me?
Life. He said, The happiness you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. That's a bar.
Nah, he might be a poet for real.
You know, this guy should be famous or something. Cause that was good.
That guy's got potential. You let him know I said it.
he's got potential, this guy.
Man, you got potential.
He's going to go somewhere one day.
Not today, but soon. You know, yeah, that's fire.
No, yeah.
The work you're avoiding. That's a fact. What work are you avoiding? I know I'm avoiding work, boy. What work are you avoiding right now?
I was thinking it's just like a time thing. I'm very like impatient, I think. Okay. Especially when it comes to like my career or anything.
Okay.
And it could just be like whatever you want. Like I'm kind of scared of the time that it might take to get where I want to be.
I see. Yeah.
And I don't know if I've ever said this out loud. It's kind of sad saying it.
You got it.
But it might be there. Like
I'm kidding. I'm joking. That was a complete joke. Sorry, bad timing. You got it. Let's reel back in.
If you don't get, I started roasting. If you don't get, bro, can you roast?
A little bit. Finish your sentence. That was my bad.
The time. I just don't want to wait. I think I finished it, bro. You get the point. I don't want to wait for success, but that might be just like exactly what it needs. You know?
Respectable. Yeah, I can 100% understand that. And it may take time, but advice from an older chap. I think you're on the right track, and you just stay consistent. Keep doing what you're doing, and it'll literally pay off. Because you want to be happy, right? So like, the sacrifices now, however long it takes to get to where you need to be, will be worth it. Along, when you get there. So like, ride the wave, and you're present. Enjoy it. I think you do. I think you do a decent job at that.
Yeah.
3 out of 10. It's room for improvement, obviously.
He was talking about being present too. That was another thing.
Present is important.
He was just talking about like, in your journey of wherever you are in your career, don't look at anybody else's line. Someone might be
6'2".
Be where you are right now and enjoy it.
Yeah.
He was talking about like open mics and stuff, doing open mics. He was like, when I was an open micer, some people were complaining, I wish I was regular. He was like, I was happy.
Yeah.
I was happy to be there because I knew this was only a small part of my entire career.
Facts.
This is just going to be a small part. But they were thinking it's going to be a long part. That's why and it was for them.
Yeah, they stood
because of that mindset.
Yeah.
So yeah, be in the present. Be in your present.
That's a fact. That's a bar.
Yeah, he's barred up, man.
Yeah. Sounds
He's
like
dropping gems.
And I feel like you get that wisdom because he's probably been through it, right?
100%.
So it makes sense. These are the right people to ask questions. Sometimes we have to ask questions to like the wrong people. Like, don't accept advice from everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's also important.
Not everyone.
No, because not everyone gets what you're doing. Yeah. It's not normal. Like you said, you're with what? Top 50%, something like that?
50?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
50%?
It was what you said. Don't say I said it.
Top 50% at what?
You said something about, what was it, top 50, right?
I was about to say like a stat that would be cool to be top 50, but there's no stat. There's no stat.
There's nothing good about being top 50. That's just regular. That's regular. That's actually probably declining. Like, you're probably below
top
regular.
50.
Top 50 is trash.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's good. That is actually funny. I appreciate that.
Top 50.
Top 50 is trash. All right, top 5. Let's switch it up.
Go back to roasting. Can you roast?
A little bit.
Can you like roast?
I can roast, but sometimes I feel bad because I got a heart.
That doesn't matter. Can you do it or not?
Yeah, I can think of some things, but sometimes it could be mean. I actually roasted today.
Yeah.
Randomly enough, I'll actually explain what happened. No, it was a text message conversation. One of my boys messaged me. My boy Nate, his girl was, I guess, talking trash about me. He goes, randomly, he just texted me, he goes, yo, Sierra's talking trash. She said you look more Asian than black. She said you look bright. She said you look like the dog you want, a Shiba Inu. And then she said, don't tell him I said this.
That's crazy.
And turns out he was all just lying. And then I was like, which Asian? Because if Japanese, I accept. And then I said, this is her. This is Sierra. And then he called me. And then we kept going.
We'll put the picture right there.
Oh, yeah, I put up the picture. And then her response to this was like, oh, at least I'm cute or something like that. And then I just attacked the merch and said that's like not cute.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
I guess
hilarious.
that's roasting. I think on the East Coast you roast a lot, so
Yeah.
you kind of have to. And we're two guys with decent sense of humor, so that kind of works in our favor.
Could you do it right now?
Like roast you?
Yeah.
I would roast your posture. I'd roast your physique and your stature.
Your physique and your stat. That's too many things, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of something.
Oh, sorry. You can go.
You're bald.
Yeah, but I have a hat on, so no one knows.
You're bald.
No, prove it. No, I'm not. To the podcast viewers, am I?
Your head looks like a basketball.
You
Let's do it.
lack glucose. You look vegan.
That's good.
You look vegan.
I've been thinking about the formula for kind of like roasting.
Okay.
And a thing that I found, it's not for all roast, but a thing that works really good is coming up with a thing that relates to how they look physically, and then combining it with any word that's a funny word. Glucose is a funny word.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of some other, like, strawberry shortcake is kind of a funny word.
It just works.
It just works.
Okay.
If you can, like, if you can just combine it.
Yeah. You can make something funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it funny.
Or you can do two words. You can do two words that just two funny words, put them together.
Okay.
I think.
Two funny words.
No. 2 words that relate. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you like study the funny. I didn't think of it like a think about it, but now that you're thinking about it, that makes complete sense. That it works in that way.
So let's go back to your head.
To my head shape.
Yes.
Yeah. Go for it. When are you gonna get a beard, or any facial hair, or sideburns? Anything.
One of our producers is knocking on the door right now to let him in.
You want me to do it, or
I got it.
I'm
gonna let him in.
All right, guys. While he steps away, I think this is the perfect time to actually talk about our sponsor for today's episode. Sponsor for today's episode is PishPosh. PishPosh is one of the newest, most recent apps where you can actually sell all your old clothing, but it needs to have distressed marks in it, right? So we're talking bleach stains, we're talking pasta stains, we're talking rips, tears. For some reason, they want this stuff, and they're actually going to give you money back, but today's the only day.
Yeah.
What you need to do is put the code in Talkative/PishPosh for 4% back to you, cash back, vested after 4 years.
Wow.
After 4 years, that's in your pocket.
After 4 years, that'll be back in your pocket.
Get on that.
And that's gonna be.
You use PishPosh.
I do.
You see?
Of course I use. I mean, they're the sponsor of this episode.
It's an amazing product.
So you guys can go to pishposh.com/talkative. That's going to be pishposh.com/TALKATIVE.
Come on.
And one more time, that's going to be. I was making the same joke. And
it works.
It lands every time.
I wonder if it lands for
them.
Yeah, because I've been told that I laugh more at my jokes than anyone else. And that kind of hurt. But I also did start noticing it.
Interesting.
But it's not that people aren't laughing. I just laugh.
Who said that to you? Because whoever that is, they're not of God.
You just attack their faith? Yeah, no. He's definitely God-fearing. Just a friend of mine. But, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I disagree, actually. Because people be laughing. I think I've made people laugh to tears before. I can 100% say I made people laugh to tears.
Yeah.
Can she? Probably not. You know what I mean?
Probably not.
Yeah. You probably can't. She's probably not watching, but whatever.
Probably not watching. But yeah, man, that's good. You did a lot of jokes back to back. So you were really on a roll. Like your head.
That was
a ball.
Nice callback.
Yeah.
Decent.
Hey, man, you're with the girls, but you're a rolling stone.
Okay. How long have you had scoliosis? Just like how
Jacob,
long?
I do not. I do not have scoliosis.
Sit up straight.
Give
Give it a try. Give it a gander.
I'm not gonna move.
Yeah. You got ostrich slaughter. All these deformations.
I don't have scoliosis, man.
No, it's okay. We'll get you there. You just gotta. First thing is like get you to average weight. So
Yeah.
We'll start there. Get you on a meal plan. Get you fed. Get you back to like a stable ground.
This is not.
And then we'll attack.
Why? This is not how you do the roast, bro.
Don't give you
A year plan on how to improve, bro.
Trust me, dude. It needs to be said.
That's crazy.
I don't want to roast anymore. I want to just have a
No,
one-on-one
wait a
conversation
second.
about your imperfections, bro. So let's take it there.
Hey, man. It's hurting.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's okay. Get a bigger shirt.
I'm kidding.
too. Like,
Hey.
just a little
Hey, man,
bit bigger.
you're short. I'm not opening the door, bro. Dude,
It's another person. We gotta stop inviting this many people.
We do. We're having a party right now, and he's staring at me, so I feel
Yeah.
bad. You have to get up, bro. You have to.
All
he's
right,
looking
you gotta
at-
do the ad. You got it? We're our sponsor.
All right, I'll do that. All right, I'll be back. Guys, we are happy to announce that we have another sponsor of today's episode. Give it up for Hippo Candy. Hippo Candy is it's exactly what you think it is.
Can I just have you wave
It
the camera
is
while you walk by? So we can
candy
walk by, just do a
in the
wave.
shape
Go for it.
of a
Just
hippo.
wave in the background.
It's like
Go for it.
it's candy for hippos. A lot of people like to see them at zoos, right? You see hippos at zoos, and you're like, "Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Look, it's a hippo." Now you can feed them. How? With Hippo Candy, and because we're on the Talkative Podcast. If you at checkout use code Talkative, you get 20% off Hippo candies, which come in packs of 20. So that's 10% off. Psych, 100% off. That's a bar.
Yeah.
So
That's a fact.
that's going to be hippocandy.com/talkative. It's going to be HIPPO.com/TALKIV. Didn't spell it right.
I didn't even notice. I'm sorry, really. I can't spell at all. I get corrected so much at work.
Spell it right now.
Spell what?
It.
IT.
Nice. Okay.
I'm that good.
You're that good. That was
I
fast.
think if it has less than 5 letters, I'm chilling. But if it has more than 5, then it's like, oh wait, there's a lot of letters.
Spell animal.
ANIMAL.
So you did it.
Yeah,
What was the
but I thought it
problem?
was ANIAML, and then like if I tried to do it fast.
Well, I think I know what it is. It seems like when you were doing it fast, you weren't going to think about it. Like
Yeah, facts.
you were just gonna say letters and hope it comes out.
Throw the letters close to
I
it.
think you're assuming people who can spell fast are not thinking about it. They're just
No.
saying it.
I spell with autocorrect, just already there.
Yeah.
You know what I
we
mean?
grew up with that. That's probably a negative effect on
Yeah, facts.
on the future
Did
people.
you actually grow up with it? Like, did you not take spelling class and all that?
No, of course.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying it's gonna have a negative effect, and I also lost all of that. Like I use spell check still.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
I download Grammarly
Like,
to my computer.
These
It's that
kids
bad.
these days, they don't have to know math. They were born not only with calculators, but like
AI.
AI.
Yeah.
They don't have to know writing.
Yeah.
What else? What's next? We don't have to know seeing,
Right.
hearing.
Then I don't know how to drive.
Right. That's
a real
That's
thing.
gonna be the next thing.
Probably by the time my niece and nephew are driving, it's gonna be automated, which is crazy.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like how calculators were in school, where you're like, oh, you can't use a calculator. You know, just for your test.
I think for
For your test.
for the driving test,
For the test.
I think I don't know how soon, but let's say 20 years, all cars are going to be automated. Like we're not going to drive anymore. Because what's the point?
Right.
And
Right now,
safety-wise,
it's like you
close.
can't use it for the test.
Yeah, right now. Because it's already a thing, right?
I took my driver's test in a Tesla.
Did
Subtle
you?
flex.
That
I
is
mean,
a
it's my
flex.
dad's car. It's not mine. But
Yeah? They
yeah,
got a Tesla?
yeah,
That's fire.
yeah.
Hey,
He knows
dude.
what he's doing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Man, Father of the Year. Just like that.
for real. FOY. You getting your dad anything for Father's Day? It's coming up.
Yeah.
This episode is actually coming out after.
That's a fact.
Father's Day just happened.
Shout out to all the dads.
Shout out to all the
what I'm
pops.
saying?
Shout out to POPs.
Let there be more
Shout
fathers.
out all the FOYs,
Breaking all them,
Father of the Years.
Breaking all them, what's the word for it?
Records.
Nope.
What?
Breaking all them,
Records.
you got it. Right there. What is it?
Hearts.
Generational curses. Shout out on fathers, man. Stepping up.
Stepping up.
Yeah.
Oh, we were just talking about that.
Stepping up.
That a lot of people who are successful don't have fathers.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
That's crazy. Yeah, so I noticed, I was an anomaly. So I was like, my father's here, but boom, look in the mirror, what do I see? Success. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I said, that's not a normal trait. That's not regular. You know what I mean? And then here I go defying odds once again. Ain't that odd, my friend? Come on, let's not pretend. Come on, man.
Bars.
Get out of town, dude. Cut it out. Remember that? Cut it out. You know what that's from?
No, I don't
Nah,
know.
you just aged yourself, man. You're a child.
You just aged yourself. Projecting,
You don't know Full
bro.
House?
I do know Full House.
Cut it out. Joey.
Fuller House. That's what you're talking about?
That's crazy.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
I never watched Fuller House.
I was going to say, too.
I remember watching it thinking, what is this, bull crap? It's not like the same as it was.
Bro. Yeah, anyone who watches those spinoffs, they're just... Never mind, I'm not going to say
They're
it.
little kids, man. My younger sister watches Fuller House. Or
Yeah?
used to, when it was coming out. She was like,
Huh. I thought the
3,
target
4.
audience was for, like, the older people who were, like, reminiscing on the past. All right, interesting. But
yeah, man.
Shout out
Family
to
matters.
dads, 100%. I got my dad, before I was really interrupting this, whatever. I got my dad a Boston Celtics hat and a Boston Celtics shirt. It looks like the Boston Celtics may somehow, unfortunately, be the champions this year. They're 3-0 right now, which is good for them, but no one else really cares. But he's a Celtics fan, love my pops, and got him some Celtics merch.
Okay.
The shirt is here, though.
The shirt is there.
Yeah, nope, shirt's in my apartment. I didn't realize it was in my luggage,
Okay.
so he never got a shirt.
Okay.
But
You can send it to him.
I could. Oh my goodness, that's a good point. I was like, dang, next time I visit, I can just mail it.
What?
That didn't even
crazy
cross
you
my
didn't think
mind.
of that.
I was just like,
You were like, dang.
I tried.
Another year.
It's like next year's gift, bro.
That's crazy.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
Thank
pretty
you.
easy.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You should get into like problem solving. You're a thinker, man.
I problem solve cubes.
Facts. You did.
Nah. Is that a job, problem solving?
Yeah, project management in a sense. My job.
That's what you do.
Kinda.
So they break something. What do you do?
I actually fix it.
Really?
Genuinely, I seal it back together. Unless it's like too far gone. If it's too broken, we just return it. But if there's like cracks,
Why would you
I
return
do
something that's
crack
broken?
repairs. Huh?
Why would you return something that's broken?
I don't know.
Do you ever feel like
Yeah, we got it.
you feel the same way about your heart when you were younger back in school getting bullied?
Who told you about that?
You would try to return it
Who told you?
when it was broken, really trying to
Who told you?
offer it back to the people who broke it?
No, I think for me, like obviously, like I've broken a lot of hearts, right? I've broken more than I can remember. I'm just a heartbreak kid at this point, you know?
Yeah,
And
same.
I've learned from that. And it's just like, don't get caught, you know? Imagine.
Don't get caught breaking the hearts? What do you mean?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, well, I didn't get what you...
I was referring to like, it was a joke on like cheating.
Right,
which
yeah,
I've
you
never
went to...
cheated, But that makes complete, how'd you not connect that? You wouldn't have connected that, realistically?
I guess I could connect it. Like, you went from like A to D there.
Wow. I didn't realize you would need that much context.
You could have...
If I asked you multiple choice.
You have to say
if
cheating.
if I said multiple choice, right?
Right.
And I said
It's
I
fine
used,
that you went
wait,
to... Okay.
wait, sorry. If I asked multiple choice and I said, I used to break a lot of hearts and I learned a lot from it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get A. What would you have said? I don't know.
Don't get A?
A, B, C, like multiple choice.
Right. Don't get what?
And then I said caught, and then I said don't get, or whatever. I think caught gets there.
Caught does get there, I guess, eventually. But you went from A to D when you could have went to A. If you went to A to C, we all would have got it immediately. If you would have mentioned cheating, then that would have took us to C, and then when you hit the actual punchline, that would have took us to D. Don't get caught. If you would have just said the word cheating at some point in your sentence.
Okay. I'll work on
Now
it.
try it again.
I used to break a lot of hearts.
And
We
had to say action. Rolling.
You guys ready? I'm good. I used to break a lot of hearts.
And I didn't say action.
I'm a professional, I swear. All right, I'm ready.
Sound.
Ready when you are.
Speed.
Me.
Good.
Heartbreaker.
Good. Action.
I used to heartbreak. Imagine.
That'd be happy, bro.
I used to heartbreak.
That's a real thing.
It's the heartbreak. Yeah. I don't think I could do what you do. The acting stuff, dude.
Yeah, you could, bro.
I wish I had I wish I could be the same with like all the cameras and the lights in front of me, but I can't. I did a game show once.
You're doing it right now.
Froze. Yeah, but there's no one else here.
Talk about
Dude, that was horrible. I couldn't even think. I literally I was like trying to, in my brain, I was like, think, dude, come on, you have to think, come on. Like clock's going down.
Think.
I was like, dude, you got this. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
No thought came to my mind. Like, I never knew what that feeling felt like. I was so mad at myself, bro. It was
That's
incredible.
hilarious.
I
No,
can't
that's
believe
what
it's a
happens
thing.
to everyone, though, I think.
And you get used to it.
No, you don't get used to it. I think you work hard so that doesn't happen.
How do you work hard though? Like, how do you turn that part of your
Like,
turn
say
off
it's
that-
lines. Like, work on the lines more.
What if it's like improv? Like for example, this is a game show, so you have to like think critically, but with like the lights, camera. And
I think everything just comes with practice, I guess. I don't think there's any
yeah.
trick to it. Like, people
Yeah.
do improv.
I think it's reps, like you said. Just
Reps.
reps, bro. Anything you do multiple times, you get better at. Literally. That's
Sometimes you get
probably
worse.
scientifically proven. No, you think so?
You can do something the first time you're good, and the second time you're mediocre. You got it worse the second time.
But if you keep doing it, is what I'm saying. Like, let's say you're practicing like your lines.
Right, if you keep doing it, yeah.
Yeah, like you're like 200 times in, you're probably gonna be like Denzel or something, you know?
No, there's also an overdoing of stuff, too, in acting. Because you can overplan it. People be planning stuff, which takes away like spontaneity. That's a good word.
That is a good word.
So I'm winning on word count. Who has the best words?
Isosceles.
Does it say spontaneous?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Vegetable.
Spontaneous. Dang it. I said that one already. Victorious.
Outlandish.
That's pretty good.
Let's see.
Viscosity. Get out of here, bro. I won.
Cerebral.
Recluse.
Serotonin.
Melatonin.
Dopamine.
Yeah. What are the other ones? There's another one, right? Serotonin, dopamine. What's the other one?
Oxytocin.
I think that might be it.
I'm a worder. Smith right now.
October.
Oxymoron.
Idiot. OxyClean. All my words just happened. Give me your last word.
OxyClean is crazy. OxyClean as a big word is insane. That's wild. Yeah, that's bad, bro.
What do you mean? 2 words.
OxyClean. Yeah. I win.
Aperture.
Ooh, okay. It literally says aperture right there. television. Oh man.
The guy doesn't understand how to do it. Just says a bunch of short words. Table, couch, lamp.
It's just throwing stuff together. Things that rhyme. Bat hat. Cat. Oh, that's funny. All right.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's the end of the episode.
I think it ends there. I think that's it.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
No regular show episode, season 2, episode 8.
Yeah, let's wrap it up here. Let's end it with what has God shown you this week? Let's always try to tie God into it towards the end.
What has God shown me this week?
Yeah. Or what is God telling you? I guess. What is God telling me?
I thought of mine.
Okay. Yeah, please.
Do you want to continue thinking of yours? I don't want to like mess up your train of thought.
No.
Okay. This has also been told. I've been learning this, but it's been told to me earlier or last week, I think, and then I'm starting to see it come to fruition.
Okay.
I'm too good. I'm too good.
Fruition is nice.
Fruit. That's what I would have said next. So the thing is, you can overcome a lot more than you think you can.
Facts.
And that's like starting to believe that, starting to think I know I cannot, or thinking I can't do this.
Yeah.
But also knowing
that
I heard that quote. You can do more than you think you can, and I think I can't.
Yeah.
So maybe I can do this.
Hey.
And then I do it, and it's actually like true.
I can do all things
Through Christ who strengthens me.
Scripture. What have I learned?
And what's yours?
What you
got? Chris D'Elia, a comedian.
Okay.
Told me that when I asked him, what's something you wish you knew when you were 20?
That's what he said?
That's what
that
he
he
told
can
me.
do more than he thought he could?
That you can overcome more than you think you can.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah. And then he told me his brother told him once that right now is the best time of your life. I don't know if he was saying that because of the age that I am, or if he just means in general.
I think
the present is the best time of your life.
I think it's the present.
Right. That's why I
think
like
it's
to
the
think of
present.
it as.
Yeah.
So shout out to Chris.
Yeah. Some good people.
Both.
Some good people.
Yeah.
I think mine is like the perspective shift. So like, they always say in church, like, do things for God. So like, if you're doing your job, do it for God. If you're doing it, do it for God. And you're always like, yeah, that sounds good or whatever. But if you do try to remember that through like nonsense, it does make it like better in a sense too. Like trying to remember like, oh, okay, like let me just try to be a light in this situation. Or you know what, this isn't for them, but this one's for God regardless. That's been helping me deal with like some frustrating things or whatever. Or just dealing with stuff that I know I should be doing, like taking care of your finances or taking care of your health or all these other things. It's like, all right.
It's for God regardless.
Yeah, it's all. It should all be for God. And then I ask myself that in like creative settings too. All right, am I doing this for me? Like, is this a selfish act, or am I doing this in a sense to glorify God or to honor God, or is this honoring God at least? Right. So yeah, that's my take from this week.
That was good.
That was decent.
That was a good.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Bubble pop, you know.
I
just say, when you dap the bubble, like in the air, what makes the sound is when the bubble pop. I'm just trying to explain. There's like there's not like an actual bubble, or it kind of is. It's just a pocket of air in between the two hands. Which when they
in between what?
when oh no, they're coming. The word police.
I think that wraps it, man.
All right,
that's good.
It's a good episode. Outro.
I think we're back. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Outro. Nah, I didn't stop it. Ironically, I didn't stop it. Good for us. Look at me.
We got to do the outro.
I think we're back, man.
I think we're back. That was solid, man. That was a solid conversation.
That was quick too, bro.
All right, here we go.
Hey, if you made it to the end, appreciate you.
You know what? Wait.
Oh man. And it's another episode.
At the end of the episode.
At the end of the episode
we're never gonna let it go.
episode. Talkative Podcast.
All right, it just unplugged.
Talkative.
I think it makes more special. Talkative Podcast.
Peace.
Peace. At the last episode, we said like if you made it to the end, comment. Like we said some word.
What do we got?
I don't think anyone commented.
No, not even us.
Not even us.
What
We didn't
gotta do?
watch it.
Let's pick a fancy word.
Okay. Oh,
Sequential.
is that a real one?
That's a word.
Okay, let's come up with one at like together. You
Okay.
start the word and I'll finish it.
Tress.
Passing. That's all I can think of.
Tresposity.
That's not a word.
Yes, it is.
If you get to the end of the episode, comment tresposity.
All right. You don't want to do
Oh no.
trespassing?
No.
All right.
Dude, we were coming up with one together.
Okay.
Tresposity, that's the one.
Tresposity it is.
That's the one.
Boom. All right.
Peace, love, prosperity, praise God.
Nah. Imagine. None of that.
Oh shoot.